This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Cornhuskers will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Washington Huskies offense trots out there to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Finds his man. It's Harris. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Boley. Looking deep downfield to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Cornhuskers offense comes out for their first possession today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
First and 10 now for the offense. And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And the Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Harvey. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Dropping back, it's Boley. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Huskies will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Fielded at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Quick throw to the left. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. To throw, it's Boley. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Second quarter, you hope these teams will build a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Henry. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Catch made on the out route. The Huskers churn out another first down.
You call quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
A gain makes it second and medium.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. You know,
in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Cornhuskers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. 2nd down and goal upcoming.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
The back's got it on the pitch. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
With the catch, it's Harris. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this 1st down. And this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Washington.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henry. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. Ball handed off. Brought down at the 33, but it's good enough to move the sticks. The Cornhuskers will crank up the tempo. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Touchdown. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for this offense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Washington offense retakes the field here. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to throw. It's Boley. The pocket breaking down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Looking for his back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Husky.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Harvey. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Caught over the middle. It's Henry. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
That play moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Makes it look easy. And they jump back in front.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Huskies will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half is a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Henry. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Boley. The receiver makes the catch.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called...
Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And here's the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll feed the back again. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They continue to roll up the score.
Boy, this guy can do it all. Whether it's the ability to be elusive and bounce to the outside in space, run over top of defenders, that's now 3 touchdowns in this game alone.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Nebraska, 52, Washington, 28.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at... Five-yard line. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Looking to pass. It's Boley. The pass is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. First down and more. He's still running.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Breaks free. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's McLeod. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-one.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The sure hands. It's McLeod.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Dropping back. It's Boley. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They'll kick it away here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3, the final quarter coming up. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Boley. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Contact as he threw it, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
You make make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Important second down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cornhuskers are going to cash in here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
59, Washington, 28.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time, it looked for a fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Catch made on the left side. Breaks free with room to run. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. They were not going to catch him that time.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nebraska.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Washington, 35.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all mean? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that short completion. They'll run it here. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop, and not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the defense wraps him up.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Finding space at the 20. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Washington now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. To come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. The tight end has got it. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.